Okay, so I did have a little bit of a look from a walkthrough that there is a specific moment when you can indeed interact with the queen, which I did know that it was a temperamental thing, but I was thinking that maybe it's happy all the time. But no, I should interact during this time when there's a smiley face and all of that. And otherwise stay away from it. It's well, I did think that maybe if after the milking it would have changed, which would to me be in some sense a bit more logical, that it would change after that and not just be a timed event that at that very moment I should be doing that. That was quite cruel.
That was too close.
That was a bit mean. Poor queen insect. Well, of course I have no idea what to do with the queen pincer, but we have a queen pincer now then. I did on my own already try to just interact with the queen again and so on. I wonder if it's going to be ever happy again. I guess not, because it's not happy anymore. It's probably not feeling very well. It is, so to speak, happy while it is being milked, actually, at least for the moment. Well, no idea nonetheless what I'm supposed to exactly do with the queen pincer. That's not gonna work here, right? I don't see any reason why it would actually work here. Ha.
No.
So it's probably something that should work here. Somehow. Not sure how though.
Maybe if it... No, that won't work. This isn't gonna work. No, that won't work.
This makes even less sense.
Although... this isn't gonna work. Maybe? No.
Can I reach this one with this pincer?
I can try to make it fit, but it may break.
Nope. No, I cannot. Queen pincer, what do I do with
I think it
you?
would break.
Oh, queen pincer. What am I supposed to do with you?
That's just crazy. Although... these don't go well together.
Queen pincer.
These don't go well together.
What a surprise. What does the queen pincer like? I was rather trying to find how to do that, not really about finding a queen pincer. Can I communicate with you with the queen pincer?
Maybe?
Oh,
No.
or could I get that somehow with this? Because I was thinking that I wanted the amber. This works well for the purpose of pierced amber. Good. Alright, this should work for that purpose, but I just... well, it's logical enough that we had to get something to get that worked, but well...
No, that's ridiculous.
Oh, still not going to be able to work. I was thinking that this would
don't
be able to
think
do
that'll work.
this, or maybe I can now combine this.
No.
No.
Crazy.
Okay. Metal plate with sap. Can this work? Alright, good. So, could it now be airtight enough? I hope so, because I'm gonna try to activate it.
Vaporizer activated.
So what is it exactly now? Vaporized queen pheromone. So can I now put that into the oxygen? oxygen things, so to speak. As such, I do wonder why the very smart scientists and so on wouldn't have thought about some of these things. But on the other hand, there were other beasts and fungus trying to kill them at the time too, so in that sense...
Crazy.
Just straight into the insect swarm. Alright. Maybe that can make them more peaceful? Nope. Alright, what did that then do? Like, I have no idea. What did that do? Exactly, that I would have thrown it there. I don't get it. Should I then try to find some other thing to do, actually? Well, we do have the vaporized queen pheromone right now anyways, but... Or should I act at that very moment when... Well, let's try that. Let's try to act when we have thrown this. Nope. Quite clearly enough, doesn't work like that. Alright, fine then. Alright, fine then. So, vaporized queen pheromone, what am I supposed to do with you then? And why can I throw you? You actually nonetheless like... I don't see the use in that. What use is there in throwing you?
Nah, that's ridiculous.
I really don't see any use out of it unless if I throw a lot of it, but that seems a little bit silly too, that we would have to do that many times to get enough of that. Though it's the only thing that I can exactly think of, so I have no idea. Oh, I left that there. I guess I can just as well go and... Though I guess the fact that we get this sort of supply is that something should be done with it more useful. And that's why we can get it back or get more of it if need be. I can throw this into there too, so I can try to throw this into... Ah, okay, so they went into the fan because I threw the food that they eat into there. Okay, good, lovely. I'm glad that worked out. Certainly enough, I'm glad that that worked out.
Oxygen levels increasing to dangerous levels.
Ah, yes, and oxygen, of course, is what we need to stay alive. What? I have no idea what we did to him. But yeah, oxygen is what we need, but plants, of course, don't produce oxygen, but yeah.
Oxygen levels pose the fire hazard. CSEC has been notified.
Well, we'll see how this will be proceeding. I guess we can go and enter here. Coast girl.
The oxygen garden's my favourite part of any ship. Green, full, natural.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that this is very beautiful anymore. Like, there's bodies and corpses in water collection pools and all this sort of stuff. Sure, it's green too, but there's a lot of corpses, so I'm not exactly sure how you're thinking that it's so beautiful. Corpse, Dragon, crewman, Crewmlichten, person dated act 30529, security level 0. Plants. Verdant plant life covers nearly every surface of the room. Body engulfed in vines, the vines surrounding this body so completely that you're surprised when you notice it still draws breath. Unconscious, this soul must have been resting here for a while unless the vines grew incredibly quickly. I think it's a bad idea for us to be touching the vines, in all reality, if there's the fungus at the very least. Like, isn't the fungus going to be infecting us as well? Margaret Age, Wolby's Tree, Training Academy Personal Data Act 28871, Security Level 1. Frank Fleury, Pardender, 630290, Security Level. There is more in that direction though. Plans. Oh, let's touch it, because it's a good idea. Oh, there is something useful. Oh, it's the emergency flare. Are you the person who was trying to protect those who were escaping? TT1? You do look somewhat like that, and considering you have been engulfed in vines. Yeah. Unconscious, but still alive. She is still alive, though, engulfed by vines. Yeah, I think it's the woman that had the very great ancestry, if we would say so. Yeah, alright. I don't know if there's anything more in here for us, though, but we do have emergency flare now if we need to be using it. Eleanor Way. Way was someone who also talked something or said something to someone. And there she is, encrusted with fungus and vines. A human nerve center for a twisting crowd around her. Appallingly, she is still alive. Grayson Weldon Cook. Ingo Godau, Nurse, General Science Division. Stagnant water collection pool. Algae has left scum over the surface on the water of the stagnant pool. And the overgrowth vines and thick vines. Planting the vines from lush carpet that covers the rough metal flooring. Right. Don't know what else there is to do than to communicate with her somehow. I assume this is going to make us either come sick as well or die. But I guess we should try it anyway, at least once, and then see what is exactly the solution. Hello. Oh, there's her PDA. I would say so.
I could get you out. I could cut you free.
I wonder how her brains still work. Exactly. But okay, want to die. I don't know if the emergency flare would help somehow.
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you end this. But you need to help me first. I don't need you to leave. I need you to crack this flare. The oxygen will ignite. Then you will die.
I want to read the PDA still, though. Alright, I guess I should be I'm glad she can
Extreme
rest.
external temperatures detected. Plug suit has regulated body temperature to benchmark level.
The fire systems just went haywire over here, John. What did you do?
I cleared the vines.
With a flamethrower?
Something like that.
Yep, something like that.
Fire in Oxygen Gardens 1, 3, 5, 6, 9. Fire in Oxygen Gardens 2, 7, 8. Fire suppression system activated. Warning. Fire suppression system compromised. Warning.
Shit. Oxygen production has been compromised. Are the biomes still intact? Oh, God, please don't say burn them out.
Just the one on this level.
It's caused a chain reaction, John. They're all going up. We have a time limit now. Hours at most.
Get my daughter right now.
Well, that's great. Let's save quickly, and I wanna be able to at least read the PDA still though before coming here, so I'm going to load quickly and then we're just going to go back into that, but I really wanna read that PDA. Just say your gods. And I wanna read the PDA, so really you could have waited for a little bit longer to do that, so that we would have been a little bit further away. Anyways, PDA. I want to read the Eleanor Ways PDA. January 19th. The Lord is gracious and merciful. The Lord is gracious and merciful, slow to anger and great in loving kindness. The Lord is good to all. Yeah, she was the one who wrote to the other woman down there and said that for once she isn't saying about God, but was saying about something else. I don't even remember what it was. The Lord is good to all. I simply wish his kindness had extended to Chelsea. The galley chef told me that a few of the other crew members are uncomfortable with having an RG patient on staff. I asked if her work was in any way below standard, at which point he grew uncomfortable and admitted exactly as I thought. No, she was a superb worker, but his team were uncomfortable with her anyway. Being a geneticist and a Christian may appear contradictory to most, but that is their burden, not mine. I believe in grace and mercy. It wasn't Chelsea's fault she was born an RRG baby. James, my ex-husband, blamed me. James wanted her terminated. And when I refused, he packed up and left. That suits me. I'd rather be without an unloving husband and father than without my beautiful child. And she's beautiful, a gift from God. And for a ship full of the most supposedly forward-thinking people in the galaxy, their aversion to her condition repulses me. That is sad. March 20. Tolerance and patience are virtues. Tolerance and patience are virtues greatly praised by the Lord, but aboard the Groom Lake I find my stores of both these virtues sorely tested. I discovered through one of my subordinates that a new shipment arrived on board a few days ago, destined from Project Seed. My disapproval of the dangers of the seed are no secret, considering the size of the shipment and a clear attempt to cut me out of the loop regarding the delivery. I suspect some of my colleagues are trying to mask the precise nature of what it is that has arrived. It is as I suspect. There will be no, and I mean no, lengths I will not go to in order to dispose Dr. Malin. Gain Corporation is a company for the promotion of the sciences, not for the sinister schemes and unprincipled ambitions of individuals. I have moral issue with Gain and their weapons research. It tests my faith, but Gain's medical breakthroughs have changed the world, and my world too. It's because of Gain created research that Chelsea is even alive. This is why I do what I do. I work in genetics to find cures for my dearest Chelsea and others like her, not for money. It's my job to put things right for her. So your heart was in the right place, but a lot of the people here have not had their heart in the right place. I had lunch with Dr. Gray this afternoon on May 29. He is an odious little man and utterly misanthropic, but if you need somebody to talk about Project Seed, then there are few people who give up information more easily. His ego easily outweighs his sense of confidentiality. Project leaders and project members are not allowed to discuss details of individual projects, but he can't resist himself. Nevertheless, he revealed disturbing details. I'm aware of our sample origins. We need human genetic materials in order to develop cures for human beings. It's a hard truth, but there's paperwork, permission forms, and contracts that create this supply. That shipment has none of those things. Yeah, so, like us, just taken, and no paperwork, forms, or contracts at all. September 25, their children. Oh God, in all your great mercy, how could you let Melan, that unholy monster, do this? It's taken months, but finally I found a young Gargo worker named Danica Boxer. She was referred to me by Dr. Tenshu, such a sweet girl. It seems the Gargo was a combination of adults and children, all of whom were acquired through illegal channels for use in genetic research. I did not agree to this. I'll leave this place and take Chelsea with me before I spend 1 minute more working for a company that endorses the use of children in research. There are not enough words to describe the soulless creatures that did this. Revenge? I don't believe in revenge. Beloved, never avenge yourself, but leave it to the wrath of God. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord. Yeah, but it was already pretty late at September 25, November 26. Where is she? The creatures are attacking in full force. So you lost Chelsea. The screams are over the radio. They're dying. They're all dying. I hear them scuttle through the vents. See the blood they spill and spray over the walls. Chelsea, oh God, please bring her to me. I'm trapped in hydroponics. Please let my little girl find me. Yes. December 9. I can see Chelsea inches from me, lifeless. I can see her Chelsea inches from me, lifeless. I contemplated taking my own life as she died just before my eyes. When those creatures attacked, the crew sealed off parts of the ship and I was left trapped in hydroponics. That fungus got to me, and now it's inside, profaning my body. Its nerves wrapped around my cerebral cortex. I can feel it move. I try to move my arms, but it won't let me. It's making me watch the fungus consume my baby girl. I must watch and pray for the end to come, so it does not depend on them. So then it does not depend on the man who wills or the man who runs, but on God who has mercy. Oh dear, emails, inbox and outbox. Meal. Dr. Wei, your comments are most flattering. I suspect, however, that the promotion isn't forthcoming because of the lack of the attention paid to our section. Ignorance is frustrating. Our lack of understanding of what takes place at the top of this food chain is of great irritation to me. You do seem to be pushing relentlessly for information about this cargo, though, and I'm somewhat uncomfortable discussing it any further. I fear I may already have said too much for the sake of your career, my dear. I'd success discontinuing your pursuit. You're a fine geneticist, and are clearly one of the most talented people on this ship. Don't let it go to waste, Sebastian. A matter of spirit to Tenshu. I know that you're a spiritful woman and at times receive a great deal of criticism for this, but I feel I can speak to nobody else. I'm well known for my positivity and cheerfulness, and I believe I've earned my nickname Dr. Gray's Smile. Yeah, Dr. Gray's Smile, the woman that was so closely working with him. I am haunted by what I'm hearing on this ship and wonder if perhaps it's merely induced by my own fears. Oh, to hell with it. I'll ask you straight out. Do you believe in ghosts? You may think I'm being ridiculous or delusional, but I can hear things. Children crying deep in the bowels of the ship. I work many late nights and I'm convinced that I can hear crying through the vents. Where are these sounds coming from? I did hear rumors that before the Groom Lake was refitted, a group of children were brought on board and their quarters were on this deck. There was a malfunction with the heating units and, well, they all died. I don't want to seem like I'm wasting your time, but I enjoyed our talk yesterday and your open-mindedness about matters of the soul. Kind regards, Akisa. Akisa indeed. The smile of Dr. Gray. So one here is Chelsea. Indeed. Okay, now I can just load back in so we don't have to watch that scene again, but I could vaporize some more, I guess, for myself if I really wanted to. But I guess the elevator will work now. Things don't look well though. The smell of combust fills the hot air. The vegetation is being reduced to noxious months of creeping flames. Years of work destroyed in flames. Which probably is just a good thing, to be honest.